Yay! And we are at the end of day 4. Wow, what a day! I can literally feel my brain stretching with all the ideas that I have. What about you, Bhaiya?
Uh, I am both I am both completely inspired and rather exhausted, which is, I think, how all of us should feel after such a packed day of such high quality programming. Um, I loved starting the day dreaming together, writing poems, and ending it with such a fabulous talk by Sal Khan. Thank you so much, Sal. Khan Academy has been an integral part of our work for so many years, and I still can't believe that we just shared the same, even if virtual, but shared the same stage with you.
Yeah, absolutely agreed, Bhaiya. That's super, Bhaiya. So good to hear. I now want everyone who is here to make one commitment, one thing that you all will go back and apply in your own work next week onwards. And write that in the comment section now. Here are some examples I collected earlier today. The first example that is an example from a teacher that I heard was learning from Sal Khan's talk. I will focus a lot more on mastery and individual speed for all my students. And the another example is from a principal from the panel discussion that started the day. I want to ensure that there are students in every decision making body of my school. And the third example is of as a student, which is me myself. I want to commit to practicing critical thinking, curiosity, and open communication along with the subject matter. So I'll give everyone 3 minutes to do this, and you will write you will write in the chat section. You will write one commitment which you will promise me, and go back and apply it in your own work. And your 3 minutes starts now. Go ahead.
Thanks, Alia. Can I just say that I love how both in the opening and closing, you put people to work. You don't just speak and share your thoughts, but I love how you give examples and then you make everybody work. So everybody who is here right now, think through the day, think through all the things that you've talked about and heard today. Distill the most important one for you today and put it in the form of a commitment. Not just this was a highlight for me or I loved this, but a commitment that I'm making, a promise that you're making to Alia, like the example she has done from a teacher, from a principal, from a student. Put in a commitment that you are making into the chat box, that you promise Alia that you will go back and apply into your work starting next week itself. We have 3 minutes. I'm going to play one of my favorite songs. It really syncs up with the theme of today of dreaming together. We'll take 3 minutes. We'll think of the day. We'll reflect and we'll put in one comment in the chat box and then we'll close out the day. 3 minutes. Time starts now. Just to revise quickly what we are doing, we're thinking of our entire day and then we are creating one commitment, one promise that we are making to all our kids. What are you going to take away and apply in your work next week itself? The more specific you make it, the more you're going to be able to, the more specific you make it, the more you're going to be able to go through and do it. Loving the kind of responses that are coming in, blended learning. One of the ones that really are standing out to me, Uma has shared that I want to collect feedback from my students after teaching. That is such a simple but such a powerful way of bringing in student voice. Um, There are a couple others I'm seeing that says involve my students equally in all activities in the school. Hearing things around, Rizwana is sharing things around leadership online. Deepali is talking about how I commit to evolve so that I'll help my students better. Hearing a lot of responses around taking care of students' critical thinking and balancing their mental health as well. Fabulous responses, everyone. Thank you so much. Um, and keep them going. Yeah, think about these are promises we are making to our students. um, Thanks again for being here. Looking forward to having you tomorrow, our last day. The theme of tomorrow is to bring together everything we've learned, listening and learning, plus streaming today, yesterday and today, into acting together. Thanks again for coming together so that every child in India can receive an excellent education. Good night, everyone.